pursued me, then you used me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. You pursued me, then you chose me, then you threw me away.
Hello, we are back with another fabulous guest on ReW WhO, the Alan Rand episode. This is, all right, say your name, Joe
Stabnick.
Stabnick.
That's it. You got it.
And you are NYJUNK.
I'm part of NYJUNK.
So tell me about NYJUNK and Joe Stabnick.
All right. Well, NYJUNK.
Is that your real name, Stabnick?
That is my real name.
You grew up with that name?
I was christened with that name.
Stabnick.
That's right.
So did you get a lot of talk on that growing up?
No.
Really?
No, nobody could pronounce it because it's actually a Polish name, and I always was called some kind of
interesting
weird.
Because I didn't give this tidbit of information for this day, but since you mentioned the land of Poland, 1979, June 2nd, was the day that the Pope went to Poland. John Paul II, he was the first Polish Pope, and he visited Poland as Pope on June 2nd.
That was a big deal, and that helped bring down the Iron Curtain.
Yeah, I happened to be in Poland like the 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the Pope was there, and Poland was like freaking gorgeous. Have you ever been to Poland?
No, I just got back from Prague, which is a stone's throw away, but I wanted to go.
But this was before, yeah. And I kept saying, God, I just don't believe it. Poland is so beautiful. And everyone there was like, no, it's not. The Papa was here. That's why it looks good, because we were going to be on television. And they made it look so beautiful. It was a beautiful place.
But on another follow-up to that, what people don't realize is Warsaw is under 3 feet of water.
Right now.
For the last 2 weeks. There's a giant flood there.
God, they're in Nashville. Warsaw in Nashville.
That's right. The world is changing.
The
world has changed.
This is what I mean. Are we going to run out of water? Like something is definitely going on. Like, how bad is Warsaw? Old Warsaw, beautiful. Oh,
3 feet of water.
Wow.
For the last 2 weeks.
So, Joe, you played in a bunker. What's the story with that?
Well, actually, we just got back. The NYJUNK just got back from Prague. We played in a place called the Bunker, which was a 1950s fallout shelter built by the Czechs to fight the Third World War. It was about 40 feet down, and you walk through all these tunnels, and finally you get down to a great, great club. It's one of the fun place to play, and the sound was terrific, and the people there are real fans of music. It's about
How
the
long
music.
were you over there?
For a week. And it was, for me, it was just a lot of fun.
Who booked it?
We book everything ourselves, and we've made a lot of friends around the world and in New York, and we just kind of keep going.
Wow, so you travel a lot?
No, we're just starting. The last year we played in New York. Over the last year, we played about a dozen times, and now we're starting to spread out.
Good for you.
In July, we're going up to Toronto. We're playing with the Batusis, which is Sylvain and Cheetah Chrome at the Opera House.
Wow.
And then in September, we're playing in Miami with Walter Lure. Walter's an old friend of mine, and we've been playing a lot of gigs together, and we're going to end up there. And then now
what do you play?
I'm a guitar player, and I sing.
Okay.
And I write the songs. But the band is a band. I want to make this really, really clear. We have a band. We sit around.
We're going to show this. You can pass this to Swami.
There we go.
Actually a bi-country, two-country band.
Yes. Cynthia, the bass player, is from the B-Girls. Were popular in the 70s and the early 80s. And Gary is the drummer, who was in my first band.
Wait, now that you mention it, do you know, what's his name in Canada? Oh, my gosh.
There's a lot of what's his names.
Oh, my gosh. But he sends out like he reviews and, I'm spacing out because I think he asked me to get in touch with Cynthia a long time ago.
Well, we can figure that out. I can do that for you.
Oh, my gosh. I can remember.
I'm not
Keep
good
talking and I'll
I'm not good at
who
names.
I'm thinking of.
But anyway, Cynthia's from the B-Girls. Gary was from my first band, Zabnik, where we actually, since it's a Johnny Thunder trivia night, our first gig was opening up for the Heartbreakers with Johnny, Walter, Richard Hell, and Jerry at CBGB's for the first Christmas festival.
Wow.
It was 1975. And it was just the start of the whole shenanigans.
So what's kept you so healthy? You look like a healthy man.
Well, I've made good choices in my life. I'm rather boring. I was actually really good friends with Johnny, along with my wife over there, and I've been around, and actually that's what this record is about, if you want to hold it up.
You had mentioned, ReW, you had said June 2nd was the date of the token, New York City subway token
Yes.
with the this. Well, their symbol is the New York City, but not that one. I think
It's our own version
Yeah.
of the token.
No,
This will
that's
get you
that's
into
an
any
old-
one of
yeah.
our gigs, plus the price of admission.
On June 2nd, they had this thing with a magnetic one. They were trying a new system with that one with the button in it.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah,
The
it
hole
was
in the
supposed
middle?
to be a big. Oh wait, the hole of the thing in the.
No, it's the one. June 2nd is the anniversary that the New York City Transit System issued a new brass with steel bullseye. Oh, the bullseye
right.
The bullseye
token.
in the middle there.
Trying a magnetic thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Joe
Okay.
wanted to mention the inside. I'll give him
Oh yeah, let's
The
give
inside
Alan
photo.
some great Alan.
Yes.
Which Alan is the greatest photographer. Where's
Yes.
the camera?
It's you got to give it to Swami.
Swami.
Swami is the greatest.
Alan is the greatest photographer.
Alan is the greatest. Well, we're just surrounded by so much greatness.
He
right
is
now.
really good. We had this thing put together, and then all of a sudden one night, Alan shows us these pictures, and we said, "Holy smokes, this guy is great!"
Yeah.
So we took out what was originally on there, and we put it in. And I want to thank Alan very much for making me look good.
Aw. So, how do people find you?
Well, we're on MySpace, we're on Facebook, and we're on.
But like you're on it. But like, how do
Okay,
people
New York
find you?
Junk on MySpace, and
So NYJUNK or
No, New York Junk.
Spell it all out.
Spell it
so
all
people
out.
spell it all out, and they can find you. New York Junk.
Right, and we're also, the record is on Amazon and iTunes, and if you want to digitally download it. And in the fall, it will be released on an Italian label as a vinyl and as a CD.
All right. So you want to play a song, right?
If you want me
Yeah,
to.
let's
Do you
do
want
it.
me to?
Yeah,
I will.
do you
Which
want
one
to?
do you want me to hear? It's like-
Alan.
I'll play the what
I like the
know.
way she puts me on the spot.
Well, you know them. All right. Let's hear you. I want to hear you play a song. Who wants to hear him play a song? Yeah. I think it's unanimous.
All right, this song is the title of this record. It's called "The Passion of the 10th Street Blues," and I like to add on New York City, 1977. It's about life and from then till now. Well, I got the passion, but I ain't got the bucks to fill my heart with another shot of love. You always feel with my makeup on the walls. You got all the junk, so I guess I better crawl. 'Cause love keeps me on the run. Well, I'm lying here in the dirty hotel room. The paint keeps peeling. Hope I fall asleep real soon. Your mama called me on the telephone. She said, "Dad ain't slept a week. Won't you please come home?" But your love keeps me on the run. Every night I feel so lonely. Every night I wanna cry. Every night I'm the only boy getting high. Well, I got the passion, but I ain't got the bucks to fill my heart with another shot of love. my posters on the walls. You got all the junk, so I guess I better crawl. And the cops are walking up and down my street. I can't sleep at night, I can't even take a pee. And you're always talking about some crazy scheme. Well, I ain't seen a cent, so I guess it's just a dream. And you're always calling up that creepy guy. Said, better bring some money or I'm gonna stop by. But your love keeps me on the run. Thank you.
Wow. So when are you playing? That was really cool. That was nice.
All right, the next time the
And I'm
band's
really glad
coming-
that my mic was facing your guitar because you happen to spray a bit when you're singing.
I'm healthy.
I was
Don't
like, oh
worry
my
about
God,
it.
I don't want that mic. No, just kidding.
I could pass any blood
Oh, I
test.
love that song. So, yeah, that was really, really good. I wish you would play more now, but time is
Well,
of
there's
essence.
always another
Now we have
time.
a segment on the show. I don't know if you're familiar or not, but
Skeletons in my closet. Won't you share yours with me?
It was a long time ago, and I don't really have a memory.
well, can you please tell me something you don't remember?
Well, since it's a Johnny Thunders night, we're talking trivia. Again.
Yeah,
All right,
give it up.
What I'll give you is a little story. Johnny and I were pretty good friends, and the night before he went to Germany to New Orleans, he was hanging at my house, and we were bullshitting and hanging, and finally he likes to trade, so he wanted to trade my 330 Gibson guitar, which was he saw the first time we played in 1975. Never forgot it. He was going to New Orleans to play the blues. He wanted to trade his Gibson Junior with the one with the cross on it for my 330. Now, I've had that guitar since I can't remember when, and I just couldn't do it. And
Wow.
That was it.
Do you regret that moment?
No, I don't, because that was his guitar and that was my guitar, and I'm glad it stayed like that.
Would
because
you
that
like a
guitar-
piece of Rocky Road candy? Because it is National Rocky Road Ice Cream
I'm
Day
going to have a piece of candy.
in honor of Johnny. Do you want one for Johnny? You want one for your wife? Did he like candy? I bet he did.
Actually, no. Johnny liked ice cream.
Well, it is
Johnny
Rocky
used-
Road Ice Cream Day, but I couldn't bring the ice cream.
Where's Baskin Robbins when you need them?
Well, when they sponsor us, we can have it every week. Exactly.
That's right. And he did like
But
it.
I did find Rocky Road, and I'm so proud of myself for that. Look at that. It is Rocky Road Day. Yes, and in Johnny Thunders. Did
Well-
you ever know a girl named Ann something? She was his girlfriend she used to talk like this, and
a lot of people said
claimed that they were his girlfriend.
Yes, and a lot of them were just stories, and a lot of them were just people
So people that just wanted to be his girlfriend or whatever.
wanted to be his friend or whatever, and whatever it was, that was the world then. It's not now.
Wow. So do you miss him?
Of course, everybody misses him because he was the.
Crazy.
This-
We are on
he
the job
was-
training here.
He was the. Yeah, what is that? He
I
was
guess
the
it's
best.
the time delay. It's the time delay. That's the time delay on the internet. That's you just saying when.
know that.
Yeah.
Tell yourself to be quiet for a minute. He was a great guy. He was what he was. I'm not going to ever judge him because nobody can judge him.
Anybody.
No, nobody should judge anybody except God, and that he will be, that'll be that. But he was an interesting character, and it was always an adventure. And I always bailed out at a certain point because I didn't get into the crazy stuff. And I knew him and loved him because he was a great musician, a great songwriter. He could really play. And when he was in the right frame of mind, he was the sweetest guy in the world. And that's why I'll leave that at that.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I loved your song. Please come back again and play
Anytime
for
you'd
us.
like me, I'll be back.
And
I want to thank you, Rue, and I want to thank Alan for having me.
Thank
here.
you. We'll be back. This is, say your name again.
I'm Joe Stapnick, New York Junk. Remember the
New
name New
York Junk. You spell the whole bloody thing out, and you can find
us.
him. All right, we'll be right back on ReW WhO.